Well, nothing else broke in the night, and I've woken up to a very, very beautiful morning. This is possibly one of the nicest spots that I've woken up, actually. Amazing view over this little lake. The pond skaters are going crazy on the surface. The water lilies are blooming. I found blueberries, which is great. The sun is shining and there's no mosquitoes. It's excellent. So I'm just going to take my leisure here for a few more minutes, then pack up, head down into Turboda, see if I can find this bike shop, get everything shipshape again. Foraged goodies. Right, we're back up and running in superb style, people. I cycled into Turboda. I went to Anderson's Cycles. The bike was making a bit of a funny noise on the way into town. I spoke to the chap there. He was very, very helpful. He went digging around in the workshop, found me a set of sprockets, which he said he'd had hanging around for years. So he gave them to me for 100 crowns, which is like £8, which is great. I took the old one off, and as I took it off, it just fell apart. The bearings all out across the tarmac and gone. So that was not a moment too soon. So that's installed. That all seems to be working really well, which is great. The sun's come out. I've got a stretch of canal path to do. I just crossed the canal on the shortest ferry possibly in the world. Took about 20 seconds. I discovered a chocolate bar called Crisp, which is just top rice, but it's Swedish and it's cheaper, it's just the same. And I'm just celebrating all this fantasticness, sitting by the canal, eating kanelbulle. It's looking good. We're gonna make some miles today, I can feel it. Come on! It's funny how some days everything just feels sluggish and heavy and tired, like you're riding on flats. And then other days you just feel like you could go forever. And it helps, I guess, when the sun is shining and the breeze is cool and the route is lovely. But it's not just that. You know, it's not just the fact that I fixed my bike or that it's a lovely day. Sometimes those days just happen. I don't know whether it's to do with how you've eaten or how you've slept or what. Sometimes everything's just good, bike, body and brain. And today is definitely one of those days. It's just, I can smell the pine forests and the grass meadows, and I'm cruising along. I haven't done very far, 25 kilometers or so, but I'm just loving it. It's great. It's a good day to be alive. And I reckon we'll get a good few more kilometers in before we have to call it a What a day, what a ride. What a time to be alive. That was great. I loved every mile of that. That stretch along the Yurta Canal this morning was fantastic. I know towpaths aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I love them, and that was really nice. I only did about a third of it. You know, that one is a whole route. That'd be one I'd go back and do as a day ride. That'd be really nice. And then the sun shone all day. The wind was cool and fresh. The landscape has changed. It's all gone very kind of rolling hills, little farms, villages, very rural. It's lovely. And it was just a good day, one of the good ones. I did 80 something kilometers, I think, and I've ended up on the banks of a lake, which is a bird watching reserve. So I'm not actually in the nature reserve, just so you know. I'm in a little car park on the edge, and I can hear lots of birds. It's Ytterbury, it's called. It's a very, very beautiful spot. There's not a lot of space to pitch a tent, but I'm going to because I am tired. And yeah, just a really, really groovy day. Enjoyed that thoroughly. Let's hope that tomorrow is more of the same.